Unbelievers will often quote a verse from the Bible that says, essentially, we walk by faith and not by sight. And they'll use that as a reasoning for why they're not a Christian. They'll say, I'm a person of reason, of logic. I just can't be a Christian because I need facts. I can't just blindly trust something. That verse is often taken out of context, and that's from 2 Corinthians 5:7. And Paul is talking about our trust in God, even though we haven't seen our resurrection body, we haven't seen Christ, we haven't seen heaven, yet we are still assured of these things because of the facts around them. In fact, Christianity is very logical, and it hinges on a few different points. One of them being that there is a God, and his creation testifies that he is real. But yet we, as human beings who are full of sin, we have suppressed that truth. We are full of sin, and we are constantly breaking God's laws. And because of that, we deserve the wrath of God. But Christ came, God himself and man in the flesh, and he died for us. He lived the life that we couldn't live, and he paid our requirement for sin. And he was seen by many people after he resurrected, eyewitnesses, who later went on to become martyrs. Why would anybody die for something that they knew was a lie? Faith in God is not just a blind persuasion of these things because the crowd says so. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. I love what it says in Romans 4 about Abraham. It says that he was fully convinced that God was able to do what he promised. Faith is confident assurance that God will do what he has promised based on the evidence that he has given us.